6 factors to consider when choosing an MDR vendor. Gartner predicts that by 2026, more than 60% of organizations that use an EDR solution will also be utilizing managed detection and response capabilities. As cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated and the shortage of security professionals is becoming a more pressing issue, many organizations are turning to MDR providers to improve their systems and data protection. But with so many MDR vendors operating on the market, how can you determine which provider is the best fit for your organization? In this short video, we will share 6 key factors which every CISO should examine when selecting an MDR vendor for their organization. Let's dig in. Number 1. Industry recognized detection and response technology. One of the most critical factors to consider when choosing an MDR vendor is the quality of their detection and response technology. You want to be sure that the vendor has the right tools to protect your business. Seek out a well-recognized solution that offers comprehensive telemetry data from multiple layers of protection, including endpoints, network, and cloud environments. This will allow the MDR vendor to accurately map threats at all stages and execute automated remediation as needed. Pro tip: an objective indicator of these capabilities are recognitions in the analyst reports, such as Gartner, Forrester, or IDC, as well vendors' willingness to put their EDR at independent third-party tests, such as MITRE ATT&CK Ingenuity evaluations. Number 2. Elite cybersecurity experts. Once you have identified the appropriate technology, it is essential to assess the vendor's human capabilities. Look for a vendor with cybersecurity professionals who possess extensive knowledge of threat detection and response. You may be asking yourself, how can I evaluate these abilities? The best way to review them is to ask the supplier a specific set of questions about their overall approach to protection. How do they respond to incidents? What measures do they have in place to prevent future attacks? What metrics do they use to measure the effectiveness of their services? This will help you determine whether they have the relevant competence or if they are lacking experience. Number 3. 24/7 operations. Threat actors operate around the globe and in multiple time zones, which is why it's important to look for a partner that works around the clock as well. Some MDR vendors may only have limited support outside of their regular business hours or require additional fees for after-hours support. Therefore, we advise you to consider an MDR vendor that can provide comprehensive 24/7 support. Oh, and don't forget that support provided in your local language can be a huge benefit, as it can help you solve cybersecurity issues much quicker. Number 4. Response capabilities. Once a threat is detected in your network, it is crucial that the MDR provider gives an efficient and reasonable response. However, some providers limit themselves to detect threats and leave the customer to deal with the incident. The most effective provider is someone that not only identifies the threat, but also assists in the organization in preventing its further spread. This means providing actionable alerts to the organization about how the attack has evolved, what areas have been affected, and the best ways to remediate it. Number 5. Proactive threat hunting. Proactive threat hunting is a critical component of every MDR service. It requires a specialized team of experienced security analysts who analyze and investigate raw telemetry from multiple sources. Their aim is to identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited or that may have gone undetected in the past. As not every vendor includes threat hunting in their offering, we recommend requesting it as an essential service, as it can greatly improve your organization's security posture and reduce the overall risk. Number 6. Customization. Some MDR providers may offer a one-size-fits-all approach, while others offer flexibility and customization. To determine if an MDR provider fits your requirements, ask yourself a basic set of questions. Can the solution be customized to fit the needs of your organization? Does the vendor work with your team to get to know your environment and fine-tune the service? Are they able to provide you with custom reports based on your needs? A reliable partner should always be flexible and capable of tailoring services based on your security challenges, whether you're a small business or a large enterprise. Those are our 6 tips on how to choose the right MDR provider. Of course, there are plenty more factors to take into account when evaluating vendors, but these tips should serve as a helpful starting point. If you found this video helpful and are interested in learning more, we invite you to download our recently published MDR BIOS guide. Click at eset.com or download it at the link in the comments below.